Hello. It's nearly the end of term and wow, that year's gone unbelievably quickly. As we get to the end of term, of course, it's a great opportunity to look back on last year and think of some of the things that have gone really well in the Trust. I'm going to talk about a few different areas. The first being the opportunities that have been available to further develop our great staff.
Hi, my name's Trish Nethercourt and I'm really excited to be overseeing our apprenticeships programmes over our growing trust. This year, in partnership with Orange Moon, we launched our Level 5 Future Leaders programme, and since then it's really taken off to include our Level 7 Senior Leaders programme and our Level 5 Specialist TA programmes too.
So we've had a number of colleagues that have been on the PGTA, the salaried on-the-job training scheme that enables those with degrees to become qualified teachers. Something that I know those colleagues have really enjoyed and also valued the opportunity that they've been given, and of course gives us some great pipeline of teachers as well.
As a PGTA with Futura this year, I've had the benefit of training on the job whilst working alongside expert colleagues. It's the best decision I ever made and I highly recommend it.
We've also been running a number of leadership courses ourselves and particularly want to focus on the Level 5 leadership course where we've had over 20 colleagues between us and Olympus on that course this year. And I'm slightly jealous that those colleagues are currently in Canada as part of the leadership program. So hope they're having a great time out there. And one of the things that we do to the reasons that we develop leaders is not only to have great practice in our schools, to provide opportunities to further develop our colleagues, but also to look at how we have that pipeline of great talent moving through the Trust. And I think it's a great demonstration of that the 3 head teachers that we recruited this year have all come from internal promotions. So brilliantly well done to those people, absolutely amazing colleagues. And it's really reassuring to know that leadership of Futura is in really safe hands as we move through the next phase and through into the merger. We've also been doing some work on innovation with a particular focus on how technology can support well-being. So we've been developing programs and the use of digital technology to reduce workload. And it's been really great hearing about OLEX AI and how that's been used in some of our schools to reduce workload, particularly with regards to marking essays, something that we know teachers can spend hours and hours working on. This pilot project looks like it's gone really well, and I know that we're going to be rolling out more of that across the Trust in the coming year, as well as our own AI tool. And there's no question that AI is making things easier for colleagues across the Trust, and something that we are really determined to continue working on and rolling out next year.
And this term, we've been working alongside a provider called OLEX.ai in order to trial new ways of using technology to support assessment for GCSE English in particular.
So in terms of making some great things happen in our schools, we have a lot to thank our professional service teams for. So just a couple of projects they've been working on this year amongst many, upgrading and putting in new phone systems across the Trust to make contacting colleagues easier, upgrading to Windows 11 and ultra-fast broadband in all our schools. Again, huge undertaking and something that makes all of our lives easier. But also the installation of solar arrays, and we've had 3 of those delivered so far and installed in our schools, making energy more affordable and more environmentally friendly. And of course, the savings of those going directly into schools to support children in classrooms. And much more of that to be done over the coming years as well. So thank you to our professional service colleagues. I've only mentioned a couple of projects, but as you can imagine, they're incredibly busy people providing great service to our schools throughout the year. And of course, the reason we do all of this is to enable our pupils to flourish. I'm delighted to report that last week we received our SATs results for the year, and an incredible set of results And I'm delighted to say that our trust average is at 72% of pupils achieving the expected standard in reading, writing and maths, which is 10% above the national figure. So, huge congratulations to everybody across the trust, all those primary colleagues in particular, for the amazing work they've done in ensuring that our children are secondary ready and ready to really take advantage of all the opportunities for them coming up in their secondary schools in September. And a good luck to all of those children who are just finishing year 6. And hope you have a great summer. But of course, results and academic outcomes are only part of what we mean by flourishing. It's all of those other activities and opportunities and experiences that go to make a really amazing education. And just 2 that have gone on across the trust over the last year. One, the EYFS Music Festival, where children across early years learned songs and sang them and shared that via video stream across the trust. It was such a lovely music festival, and huge thanks to Ingrid McLean and to all those colleagues who were involved in that. And similarly, the Eco Summit as a trust-wide activity which involved over 10,000 of our pupils learning about and working on projects related to climate and nature and sustainability. Again, a huge amount of work went into that, so thank you to all the colleagues that were involved. And I think they're just 2 examples of loads and loads of extra curricular enrichment trips and other things that children have been involved in across the trust. And I know that parents will certainly have seen those in newsletters as schools publish them. Thank you for all of your hard work and support over this year. I was going to say it's been a busy year, but I'm not sure that I can recall one that wasn't busy. But it has also been a really successful year on many accounts. So just thank you for all your hard work, for all of your effort, for all of your determination to give our children the really, really great and amazing education that they deserve, and enabling every individual to flourish. So thank you, and have a lovely summer break.
Sing me on a journey, sing soft when the water